Good evening, everyone. It is Sunday, January 23rd. The time is just after 8 p.m. and welcome to what is hopefully not another failed Sunday night stumble stream. Last Sunday night, I ran into some problems that ultimately turned out to be my internet provider. But I've been monitoring that and I've isolated the problem. It is Rogers. However, I have a backup provider tonight, so we should be good to go. I've also got the latency all the way down to about 2 seconds, so I'll be able to interact with you guys pretty much in real time. And I see Yogi is here, Kohana, Harjot, Action VJ, Alex Gets Around TO, Brad Palmer. I don't know why I read it like that. Sorry, Brad. Kathleen, Kaplan, Jeanette. This is what Brian thinks adventures. Herman Huang, Tom, Colette, Michael Nguyen, Brett Mallon, Susan is here. Susan, long time no see. Happy Lunar New Year and happy birthday at Alex Gets Around TO. Yes, happy birthday, Alex. And I'm going to run out of breath if I continue greeting everyone by name, but thank you very much. And welcome to another Sunday Night Stumble stream. Let me just check. And it looks like our connection is holding up really well. I've got stream settings here. Stream health, it says excellent. That is good. So I think we should be good to go. Although over here, stream settings, it says no data. No data. Why would it say no data? Oh well, let's hope for the best. So let me turn some music on. There we go. And feel free to ask me any questions on the way. This is pretty casual, informal stream, not unlike what we did on Friday. Lately, I've been streaming every Friday night on my Johnny Strides channel, which is the main channel. That one, I've been using like original footage to play in the background. This one's going to be a bit more interactive. Let me get a web browser up. There we go. And I've got the 24/7 stream on this channel. And someone said
Full Sail University is a place where creative dreamers.
I was reading your chats coming into this, and apparently there's been some very interesting chats going on in here. Apparently people, although it looks like nothing crazy has been going on. So huge thanks to our mods for staying on top of that. I have not been into the 24/7 stream this weekend. Normally I pop in and out and try to say hi to people and interact with everyone. I've just taken a lot on my plate, and I'll share with you what that is in the next few minutes. I've also got something to share that one of our viewers created. Not just a viewer, but a channel member. Went out of his way to make something really, really cool that is actually going to be in the description of all of my videos moving forward, along with the about section. So I think that'll be cool. And I just got a notification that we are live tonight. And let's kick this off with a drink. This is Brew Aid at the ready. 25 cents goes to support first responders. This is a crisp and clean lager. 4.5%. I don't even know who brewed this. Tomorrow Brew Company in Toronto, Canada. Well, let's hope it's good. And it's good that 25 cents went to a very good cause. Lisa says, love crisp and clean. There's a bit of geeking out in a few minutes, Lisa, since I know you sort of like that thing. Colette says, restrictions are lifted tomorrow. I thought it was... Wasn't it the 31st or the end of the month? Colette? Brad Palmer says, cheers, cheers. When are Ontario restrictions lifted? Ontario announced it will allow indoor dining and gyms to reopen and will increase gathering limits on January 31st. So unfortunately, we are still a week away, but hey, it's really cold. Let's just make the most of it. And then I'm sure I'll be out doing a ton of videos, and it's okay, Colette. And Yesterday, I made no videos. I've been kind of caught up lately, and I'll show you why I made no videos. I'm hoping that someone would drop in here, but I don't see him. Anywho, I'll share this anyways. We have 124 viewers already. Thank you. I realize the Kansas City Chiefs are playing the Buffalo Bills right now. However, they are at halftime. It's been a crazy day. Godwin says, is it just me or is the audio choppy? Is it just me or is the audio choppy? Doesn't sound... Is it just me or is the audio choppy? Actually, I should be muting my microphone. Doesn't sound... Is it just me or is the audio choppy? Actually, I should be muting my microphone. Doesn't sound... Is it just me or is the audio choppy? Actually, I should be muting my microphone. Doesn't sound... Sounds okay to me, Godwin. Sounds okay to me. If you guys concur with Godwin, let me know. But I think it might be your system there. Maybe it's that brand new computer you built. I noticed. I know for a while that Godwin. I knew for a while that Godwin's been working on a new computer. Can you guys hear those sirens? That is crazy loud. And I checked on Instagram this weekend, and it looks like he finished building it. So congrats, Godwin. You made a good choice on your processor. You're up and running. Hopefully the new PC is working out. And I saw you were trying to wrestle with DaVinci Resolve and edit a video. So I look forward to that. But yeah, if you're watching on that new PC, maybe there's something up with your audio. I don't know. Fans Buses Gaming says, yes, Fans Buses Gaming got a new PC. Bevy says, got my booster and I'm sleepy tired. Yeah, that knocked me out for 2 days, Bevy. But at least you got it over with. Kohana got blocked by Harjot. So, one of our channel members reached out to me and asked if it would be okay if he did something. I was like, why not? And it's really cool. So I'll just get to it. And where is it? Here it is. He created a Johnny Strides map in Google Maps. So here are the starting points of a lot of walks I've done. I think he's up to, he's worked his way back to November. So in Google, if you click it, it'll say Toronto Snowfall Walk, Koreatown. And then there's a link to the video. And now it's playing my Toronto Snowfall Walk in Koreatown video. So you can really see I'm pretty downtown centric and North York lately. So this has been done over the last few months. Mark says this is so cool. So I imagine there'll be an Oakville walk popping up. If we come all the way down here to Niagara Falls, we've got a walk and driving live stream. We've got some other videos. So thank you, Simon. Simon is a channel member. Now you can see I definitely don't get out that much, do I? Look at all the areas. And this is only the last few months. And admittedly, in winter, I'm not super adventurous. I think my regular viewers know that. But you can get pretty granular. So here's a walk at the Eaton Center. There's the Cavalcade of Lights. Oh, that's where I started it. I started it right in front of Massey Hall. So this is the second time someone's done something awesome for me within the last few months. It was the merch logos about a month and a half ago, and now it's this. So, well, Bevy, these are the starting points. So these aren't all, like this one here is a walk to Cabbagetown. That was a walk with you to Cabbagetown. This is a walk to Dundas Square. So you'll notice Yonge Street tends to be a starting point because I tend to get off at subway stations on Yonge Street and then I walk. So it doesn't quite show the area where I walked, because a lot of these ones I'll start here, then I'll end up at like Broadview Station or something. Chris Mill says, any on Yonge Street. Rocky is here. Hello, Rocky. So anyways, thank you, Simon. I'm going to be putting this in the description of, or in the about section of my channel. Then I'm going to be adding this to the description of every video moving forward starting next week. So that's kind of cool. Thank you, Simon. And I think you guys seem to be relatively responsive to it. So I'm glad it worked. And we have no stream connection issues. So normally when I live stream, I use Rogers as my primary, then Bell as my secondary, my phone. Well, now I've got my home internet as my primary and my Bell mobile as my backup. So if Rogers decides to SHIT its pants again and destroy my live stream, the Bell connection will kick in and save it. So I've got that configured on my PC. Now, what I've been doing the last few days is, for some reason, I've been working on moving away from my current software to all new software, and I've been using a program called DaVinci Resolve, and I know that's what Godwin's been using. Hello, Vivian Johnson. And if you've seen my previous videos where I edit videos together, where I go through my editing process and my thumbnail process, I used one suite of software. Well, on Friday, I downloaded a whole new suite of software, and I've been using that. And just before the stream, I'm not quite ready to upload my videos with it, but let's see. Here's what my normal maps look like, right? This was the hardest thing about switching to new software, was figuring out a new way to do that. And I am nowhere, I mean, that is pretty basic as it is, but in the hour leading up to the stream, this is what I figured out so far. No pan, no zoom, but I figured out how to move a line. Look at that. I also have to speed that up. That's the walk I went on this morning, by the way. So that took me like an hour to figure it out. But hey, we gotta, it's a start. So what I'm gonna do is, I want to have like a face, like my face or a camera follow the path. I also kind of want it to zoom around. I might even give it a 3D effect. So this is, I don't know, this is the first attempt. So I've got a lot of learning to do, obviously. I also edited one of my videos entirely in the new software, and I made a thumbnail entirely in the new software. So yeah, we're getting there. Godwin says DaVinci Resolve, you're still learning. Yeah, I got, if you're wondering what I'm using, I'm now using Premiere Pro, Adobe After Effects, and that's Photoshop and Audition. And as someone who has only kind of used Photoshop before, it's learning new software is gonna be tough, but I basically spent all of yesterday doing it and all my time today that I had. So I wasn't super motivated to go out, but that's what's new with me. You could do the map on Power Director. I want to move completely off of that, Bevy. So I'm gonna learn. I mean, I'm pretty sure once I figure this out, I'll be able to do something a lot better than what I can do on Power Director, but we'll see. Lisa hates Photoshop. Why do you hate Photoshop? Look at that. Kaboom. Welcome to Photoshop, Jonathan. You see I worked on some thumbnails in here. We're getting there. We're getting there. So that's what I've been doing. So Simon has been doing this. I've been migrating software over. It doesn't make sense to your logical brain. Well, the cool thing about Photoshop or about the new software I'm moving to is anything you want to do, there's a tutorial on YouTube for it. Like all the other things are really, really basic. There's like GIMP, Canva. I use Photo Director, and those are like pretty good. But if you need to do something specific, you can always do it in Photoshop, or you can always do it in Premiere Pro with After Effects. So that's kind of my thinking in terms of moving over. And but yeah, there we go. That's what I've been up to. So sorry we don't have a whole lot of interesting stuff to talk about because I've been playing in software land. But Ali says everything has a tutorial now. Godwin says, I know now not to film big files on my iPhone. It's a pain to move it to PC. Well, that's because iPhone uses USB 2 and not USB 3 to transfer stuff, which is kind of annoying. Since we're just talking for a minute, let me just...
Still wearing enough layers to insulate an iceberg.
Let me just throw this on in the background just for the next few minutes while we figure out what we're doing. Lisa says, you do you. If you enjoy it, that's all that matters. I enjoy learning new things. Whoa. It looked like this stream is struggling. Why? Do not watch my 24/7 stream right now. It is dropping frames like crazy. What is going on? I'll figure that out. Well, I'm gonna not. I don't want to make anyone sick. You can see that, right? Look at the stutter. It's probably dropping like 30-40% of the frames. I'll fix that. I'll fix that after the stream. Actually, Yogi gave me the idea to go with two-wheeled videos. So I'm going to go tomorrow. I think I'm going to transition it over to biking videos, e-scooter videos, and biking, e-scooter. Is that all I do? E-bike videos. Yeah. So the 24/7 stream will just be all three of those. I've got to source the videos and get them all together, and then I think we'll do that. And then after that, I'm going to switch it to just everything. I'm just going to build up a huge hard drive, like a 10 terabyte drive with all my files, and that'll be that. Godwin says transferring files to iPhone to PC is a complicated process, and then the codec it uses doesn't work with DaVinci Resolve. Annoying. Don't use ProRes on the iPhone. Don't use ProRes, I think, if that's the problem, because I had no problems with using my iPhone to resolve. Mark says, new channel, Johnny struggles with technology. I'm not struggling. Okay, a little bit. We're struggling a little bit. All right, so what did I do today? Okay, so tomorrow morning, I think I'm finally going to get this one uploaded. It is Monday, January 17th. This is the last of my January... Well, I have two more January 17 walks, but one is a members video. But this is the walk when I had to go walk Charlie, and the subway was down, and I was already over 50K steps for the day. So not exactly feeling chipper, but I grabbed my camera and I walked downtown. But I think the lighting on this one just turned out fantastic. It's a really nice looking video after about 12 hours of post-processing, but I got it to look pretty good. So I think this is going to be tomorrow's video, and then Tuesday will be the Annex, Residential, and Laneway video, and then Wednesday will probably be the one I recorded earlier today. Rocky says, has the movement been fixed yet? No. On the to-do list. Not super motivated with the current conditions, but maybe this week. I've been saying this for like a month now, but my scooter is also out of service. My regular single speed, both tires are flat, and my other e-bike I think I'm going to sell. So I can't go out in two wheels. not something that I'm feeling a need to go out and do probably this week. So I hope everyone's having... Let's see, is this thing still being all stuttery? I might have to just reboot my streaming server. Oh, now we're getting a spinning wheel. That's nice. Okay. Let's just kill it. Let's just kill it. Look at that thumbnail. The hardest days of winter. 1.5 million. Are you in a bikini dipping your foot? Oh, that's music? That makes sense. Okay. Let's see what's going on in Toronto on Reddit. By the way, is my background music playing? It is. We have 152 viewers. Thank you, all 152 viewers. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. And if you want to chat, you do have to subscribe. Naughty Brown says that's Isabel. You watch her. Oh, maybe Pentlands. Maybe. That would be good news if that's the case. So we have a welcome... Here, let me make that bigger. Downtown Toronto from an Air Canada flight. Why does it matter what kind of flight you're taking that from? But that looks pretty neat. I have been out of the loop on news and everything. Susan says no edibles tonight. You know what, Susan? I took a bunch of edibles last night. I watched UFC and I finished Succession, so I'm all caught up on that. I started The Yellow Jackets and I started Billions. Don't think I'm going to finish Billions. And I started the new Too Hot to Handle. So I had my fill of edibles last night. 1 week after the storm and the sidewalks are still nightmarish. Yes, this is a case... This looks like... This looks like it's around DuPont and Christie, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is on the East End as well. I'm not sure where exactly this... St. Clair and Keele. Oh. There we go, St. Clair and Keele. But yeah, the sidewalks are still not that great. Ali BHG heard Yellowstone. Is that it? Yellowstone? This show's about like a bunch of soccer players who were on a plane that downed in Canada somewhere and they went all tribal and started eating each other. I don't know. It's kind of nuts. Bevy tried to watch, and just like that, I have somehow managed to watch that series, but I'm not going to admit to it any more than that. Craig says new season of Ozark is out. Washrooms, menstrual, and incontinence supplies are a basic human right. Let's ensure Toronto's unhoused population has access. I'm not going to read the article, but it's hard to disagree with that. Yes, it's taking time to clear snow, but city crews are hard at work 7 days a week. Yeah, there's a lot of big snowbanks and stuff that they need this kind of heavy equipment to clear up. And almost every residential street has giant snowbanks. So these are going to be busy folks. Downtown Toronto taken from a Dublin-bound flight. Aer Lingus. That sounds like a word I shouldn't be allowed to say. And there's the islands. Can't really see anything. It's a super low resolution photo. Freezing steam fog. See, you know there's not a whole lot of news or interesting stuff happening when it's all pictures. What's up with the move calling people homeless to unhoused? I don't know. I don't keep up with that stuff. I think if someone has a problem with saying the word homeless, then hand on my, or palm on my face. You know, I'm not a huge fan of being overly PC. I think we've gone too far in terms of trying to be overly sensitive. A super happy shopper of Sears Canada, 1992. how nostalgic. I remember 1992. Have you noticed that the 90s all of a sudden looks super, super old? Sunset views from Sunfish Cut. And there's a bunch of people out on the ice. Lisa says the only person who cares is the person who just brought it up. Maybe. Foggy Sunrise, Tommy Thompson Park. So this is just like the picture hour. There's nothing but pictures here. Here's the skyline in 1975. We have the TD Center. We have First Canadian Place starting to rise. Commerce Court West. Commerce Court North. The yucky Harbor Plaza buildings. The Royal York. So earlier, this building here, the Royal York, and this building were the two tallest buildings in the British Commonwealth. And they would have been the focal point of the skyline. And they've since been dwarfed. Teratopia says 1975 is the best year. Is that the year you were born? Certainly looks like the skyline had a lot of growing to do. Drone shot taken at protest against COVID mandate at Queen's Park yesterday. That's a huge crowd. At least they're at the right location this time and not try to storm a fucking shopping mall. For a city like Toronto, that's a small crowd. Someone contradicting me. I think for the protest, that's kind of a big crowd based on what we've been seeing lately. I haven't actually run into them in a long time. Train spotting. Top down of Nathan Phillips Square. That's cool. Bevy saying 1974 was a better year. Downtown Toronto taken from a helicopter. Oh, speaking of which, I got some jazzy new Toronto videos to play around with here. Marcia says Young was blocked due to a protest earlier. At least has a similar shot, but from a four-seater plane. So I got access to all this extra stock footage and stuff. So I don't quite know what to do with it other than sit here and look like I'm flying over the city, but I think it's kind of neat. Johnny, have you considered getting a drone to do videos? No, they are prohibited in most airspace in Toronto. It's very, very restrictive in terms of where you can use them and how you can use them. So I'll just let people go out and do these videos and then I'll use them, I guess. But I don't really, there's no, other than like B-roll footage, there's really no use for me to have drone footage anyways. Okay, let's go back to this. Susan says, can you use it as your intro? I made a new intro for my stream on Friday, but I did that with the old software. So will work. HTO Park after the snowstorm. Look at that. The Real Man says this drone footage is so cool. That is cool. Young Street Girls. Sam the Record Man, a classic SCTV sketch. Oh, I remember this.
You're right. Turn us on.
Here's Eugene Levy.
A couple of letters, and I want to. Before the ones with nothing up the sides, roll. Yeah. You know the ones I mean.
I'll get in trouble if I play this. Lisa says that painting is sick. Okay, let's take a look at that painting. Painting I did combining King Street with the cosmos. This painting? Is this what's so good, Lisa? Lisa Palmer says, here's an idea. Have dog walks. Put a cam on the dog and have dog walks. Might be a bit too unstable. I don't know about that, but could be an idea. Yeah, he says, is anyone getting the Wheel of Death? According to my stream monitor, it says stream is healthy as of 8 p.m. Excellent connection. So I think that might just be you. I don't really know. Alex says nope. Philip says, hi Johnny, just subscribed to your channel, but I got the wrong one. Lol, you have awesome videos of the city of Toronto. Thanks, Philip. All right, Lisa, we'll have to have different differing opinions on that one. But let's leave the land of Reddit. Walking the soulless Toronto Strode. Oh, I have not been up to Hillcrest Mall. There's an idea. I could get a York Region bus ride in as well. Colette says the stream is not buffering. Yeah, I've got this thing being fully monitored just to make sure that we're good. Okay. I'm going to put up a little poll here. And I'll let you guys vote what we do next. He says he refreshed and it's fine now. And if you're wondering, the Buffalo Bills 14, the Kansas City Chiefs 17 with 3:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Ali BHG says comments. Then vote comments. Philip says, any walks with Ken coming soon? I haven't reached out to him, but I suppose we could do that. Maybe that's an idea for this week. Here, let me make a note to do that. Okay, I will reach out to Ken maybe after the stream. So 53% say do comments, 37% say GeoGuessr, 9% say end the stream. Do you want me to end the stream? That Tony says shut down the live stream. Hey, if people voted for it, that would be the end of it. Colette says comments are always interesting. When did I last do them? I think I did them like 3 days ago or something. So also, can you guys hear the background music? Is it adjusted correctly sound-wise? The Real Man says, I like when you go through the comments and react to them. Okay, it looks like comments are winning. And what I might do later this week, maybe on Wednesday, is a editing video where I edit a video, do the map and the thumbnail with my all new software. So I won't know what I'm doing, unlike my current software, but we'll figure it out. Fat Tony says just an option. Okay, it looks like comments won. If I put rap battle on there, I wonder what people would say. Mark says music sounds good. Yeah, I'm using a package that's meant for streamers. Dean's Vlog says, woohoo, I've been a Stride subscriber for 1 year and 10 days. Dean's Vlog, thank you very much for your support. And again, say thanks to Noah for his super generous super chat the other day. Okay, so let's get into comments. I don't want to accidentally show something I'm not supposed to show, so I'm going to turn off my screen for a second. Mike T says rap battle. We have not done rap battle. Some people might not even remember how to play. Yeah, Lisa, it can be tricky to do that sort of thing. Let me get into... Oh, Johnny's hiding something. No, but when you log into YouTube Studio, the splash screen will show like your earnings and a bunch of other metrics and information that we really shouldn't be sharing. So you got to be really careful when you're sharing stuff, what shows on the screen or not. So yeah, I think I've got us up here. Let's go. So channel comments and mentions. So this is my view. I don't think you guys get these views. Top City says, do you get taxed on YouTube checks? No. The way it works, I'll explain that in a second. Liz, 279, happy Sunday. Thank you very much, Liz, for the 279. Happy Sunday to you. And I think the guy will chime in and...
Happy Sunday.
There we go. So the way it works is you basically pay every month to Canada Revenue a set amount, and then at the end of the year you do your taxes, and if you've overpaid you'll get a refund. If you've underpaid, you owe the difference. So yeah, it's not, YouTube doesn't take the tax off of you. You have to send it yourself to Canada Revenue, and then when you do your taxes, YouTube gives you, or AdSense gives you, all the stuff you need to do it. So it's pretty straightforward. Basically, it's just summing up every month's earnings from both channels. And now it'll be both channels plus my merch store, which is connected to that, plus Patreon, plus PayPal, plus you just put it all there, and then, yeah, you basically do your taxes like normal, right? Everything I do is, or not everything I do, but a lot of what I do is... a business expense, like software, equipment, cameras, computers. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun come tax season this year. Okay, but they didn't find anything wrong with what I did last year. So Tech Bam 27 minutes ago says, wow, I thought Toronto is more lively than Melbourne, but it isn't, or just in the video. I don't really know how to answer that. Honglan Nguyen says, thanks Johnny Strides, like, thumbs up, bravo. Okay, thank you. Gary or Jerry Lee says, this part of Chinatown brings back so many memories. When I was a kid, our family would shop in this area all the time. This was the video I posted this morning through East Chinatown and Riverdale. Teratopia says, Medic's Mind is on CBC right now. Ooh, on Sunday night. What outlet on CBC is he on? That's pretty cool. So much ducks and geese in the lake. Yes, it was crazy. I would venture to say that the streets and sidewalks will be clear by June, July at the latest. How backwards can you get? Come on, give me the eye roll emoji. I said they'll be clear by next week, and most already are. Eye roll. Harjot, thank you for your nice comment. Melting snow day, but it froze solid after that. I don't think you lost too much snow, right? We still have most of it. Johnny, how can I send you a jar of olives? Don't. I will reject any olives. Amy Williams says, what a waste of money in Toronto having buses running with only one person. That's a lot of gas money. Plus, I feel like the bus driver should have a bulletproof window door that they can walk in and out of their seat because that is so dangerous. I'm not good on the computer, so I wish you would suggest that to transport. And I was shocked to see delivery drivers out at that hour. And why were there other people out at that hour walking and cars out? Was only a few, but where they were going at 3:30 in the morning. Oh my goodness. We're just gonna scroll past this one. Thanks for your comment, Amy. I'll pass those suggestions on to the TTC and chide everyone walking on the street at 3:30 and asking them what are they doing, because that's totally our business what other people are doing. Okay. Schlumpy15 says, I just got accepted into Ryerson, so I'm interested to see what the general area of the campus is like. Ooh, there's a positive comment. Congrats. Charles says, I say it the same way too. Oh, Grosvenor. Yes. I know what he's talking about. Simon Martin for Prime Minister. I bloody love this channel. There's a word we do not use enough in this part of the world. They use it in the UK all the time. God bless all Canadians. Love from a Scotsman. Gotta love it when someone drops a bloody in somewhere. Sophia says, I hate when the snow is dirty. When it first falls, that's the greatest time. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably share that. I believe there are better restaurants in the East area. He must be comparing East Chinatown to regular Chinatown, or the main one. Hello from Finland. What is that? Oop. My gimbal. Did it just run out of power? The thing that I hold the camera on just ran out of power. Give me a sec. I gotta figure out how to plug that in. Where did I put... I'm using my USB-C cable, my desk USB-C, so I'm gonna get this thing back alive. There we go. Buffalo Bills 21, Kansas City Chiefs 23, minute and 56 to go. I think that's pretty much more or less the way the camera was set up before. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Is that Polish? It looks Polish. Greetings from Poland. Poland is also a wonderful country. I watch you every day. I have been to Canada and Toronto years ago 5 times. I love Canada as much as I love Poland. I love your wandering through the streets of Toronto. I wish you good health. Greetings from Warsaw. That was a rather nice message. Another snow walk. Beautiful. Thank you. I really like the snow a lot. Dylan Reynolds dropping in. Rule of snow. I don't know what that means. Yay, I get to catch you live. We'll be waiting from Cypress Island. Thank you, Colleen. Did anyone notice that the car that almost hit John has a plate for women? Just pointing that out. What? A car that almost hit me at 6:36. Whoop, I don't want that to show up. A car that almost hit me at 6:36. What are they talking about?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm not a robot or...
6:36. Whoa! Oh, look at that. Some people just observe things that I never catch. 4 women. I didn't notice that, but interesting. Just well, I didn't notice that. I don't know what the significance of that license plate is. Ali BHG says, why would you want an easy to spot plate? That's a good point. That's a very good point. Mark says, guess they only run down the men. Wow, great. Thanks for the video. Thanks. Go explore. Falcom Scott. Happy Sunday and good afternoon. Can't wait to see another walk through East Chinatown. There in snowy Toronto. Thank you, Falcom. Traveler's Journey. It really came down on Monday. It did. We've got a lot of people posting comments from their own channels. I know that trick. Charles says, I buy art supplies at the Atrium. Apple needs to improve its products instead of concentrate on just the brand name only. I don't hear Samsung users complain about their phone. Samsung's not perfect, but yeah, iPhones are terrible in very cold weather. Decided to go here yesterday. Now there's a gate with 2 locks blocking the entrance to the staircase. I don't know why I'm making this my reply. Hello, the real Gumby. Mike T says, if it's not embarrassing enough to drive a PT Cruiser. I'm not judging. It looks like a depressing, barren wasteland. When I walked around Jane and Finch, I'm just going to not address that one. As always, you are showing us this amazing city. You are a brave man walking in downtown when nobody else is doing it. The first guy you encounter was either trying to sell you some weed or sex. Whatever his intention, you just got lucky. Be careful, man. Some of these characters can be very dangerous. Stay safe and don't take any chances. Daytime can be a little safer. Greetings from Toronto, actually, North York. I don't fully agree with everything he said, but the sentiment is pretty nice. So we'll give that one a heart. This is just me being honest. Take it for what it is, man. Your channel fell off people's radar. Your channel. Look at this top-notch grammar here. Your channel fell off people's radar because they got bored of your content because you go to the same places always. You quite literally live in the most populated city in Canada. 3rd overall in North America, but instead you're riding... Okay, so this genius used you are here, and here he put your. How do you? I get it, but you mixed up your yours. But instead, you're riding the YouTube gravy train on the backbone of loyal supporters, which is fine. That's people's choices. I won't ever disagree with that. But my God, man, yeah, I stopped watching because it's the same boring stuff. Sorry to be harsh with the comment, but it's just a fact. Let me see what I can do to address that. Sorry, guys, I'm dipping into something. So he says, I'm riding the backbone of... Dun, 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 dun. Where's my audience here? Hey, look at this. My channel views are way up. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, because according to this guy, my views are down. And look at this. 69% of my viewers are not subscribed. That's a huge, huge number of viewers that aren't subscribed watching my channel. But apparently, I'm just riding the backbone of existing people. Also, man, there's a pandemic. There's not much in the way of travel going on. kind of sucks and you have to jump through a million hoops to go anywhere. But yeah. Oh, I didn't show. Oh, I deleted it. Okay, what I did was I pulled up my stats. And it showed that 69%, it just showed up some of my views, but anyways, here's my response. Well, the analytics for this channel would seem to suggest that your facts are incorrect. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I get it. I watch YouTube channels, I binge on them, and then I get tired or bored and I go away. Maybe I come back, maybe I don't. This guy is entitled to leave. Do it. I don't watch anything I don't want to watch, but you're throwing at me information that is not helpful because it's not even correct. Oh, is there anything more unreliable than anecdotal evidence? Law of large numbers, people. Your own little views don't necessarily mean anything. No offense to anyone, but when someone tells you something like this, you go into the analytics and you're like, is there any truth to this? No. Okay, move on. Sanjay says, tell him to learn some grammar. Thank you, Mark. The Real Gumby says, did everyone notice that Action Kid did 50 videos around 30 Rock last December? Well, that's an awesome, awesome area in New York City. But yeah, it's a Toronto-based channel. What do you expect? Estelle, you're the best. Appreciate all the awesome videos. Love them. Looks wicked at night. Estelle dropping in a nice message after that jolly one before that. Hey there, Johnny. Have watched your video for quite a while now. You managed to make it my hometown. You walk the route that my friend and I walk with the 2 dogs every day. In fact, we were in the video a few times. Once you caught my friends and his dogs on William Street around the 21-minute mark. Then at the very end, you walked past TD Bank as we crossed on Lakeshore heading eastbound. And finally, when you reached the corner, you showed eastbound sidewalk as we continued walking eastbound. So it looks like I went and just followed this person around. Great job. Wish I knew it was you. I would have said hello. Oh, and it was really cold that day. You do great work. Thanks for being in the vid. Minus 19 in Ottawa is not bad. We usually have feeling minus 30. It's bad enough that my phone doesn't work. Ace says not a lot of snows. In this regard, it's difficult to compete with Norway. Okay. The Witless Scribe says, great vid, Johnny. We have a channel member. To my Brit relatives, a lake is something you can row across in 15 minutes. Our Great Lakes and Niagara Falls left them gobsmacked. I'll tell them to watch this vid. Thank you, the Witless Scribe. K-Flip says, haha, Johnny is so Canadian. Homeless crazy guy attacks him. Well, we could be a little more sensitive with our terminology than that. With gift cards, and Johnny's response is, sorry, sorry. All right. Becky says, thank you so much for filming these videos. I left Taiwan. Ooh, this is a Kaohsiung video. I left Taiwan 22 years ago, and you've walked in front of my childhood home and my parents' house. It makes me feel really homesick, especially since I haven't been able to visit in 3 years because of COVID. Hope you have another chance to visit Taiwan again and stay in Kaohsiung for a while longer so you can discover more. It's an awesome city in a beautiful country. I cannot type tonight. Did he just call Taiwan a country? How dare he? That's how you get banned on YouTube. Don't say controversial things like calling an independent sovereign state its own country. That'll get you in trouble. Franklin. Ooh, these are... Ooh, a short one. Hey, what's up, Strides? Hope the frigid weekend going hardy, adventurous, fun, and safe for you all looked LOL. Thanks for the wonderful freezing, but really sunny, Salburous mid-January walk up along Bathurst Street, starting from Queens Quay up to a station was quite interesting. Cheers. Vivian Johnson, $13.99. Everyone has the change channel button. Too bad he didn't use it. Yes, thank you, Vivian Johnson. No one's putting a gun to your head to...
Everyone has the change channel button. Too bad he didn't use it.
Yep, fully agree. And thank you, Vivian Johnson, for your $13.99 and your support. And I agree with you. There's been people who have been in this community who we see, and every time I live stream, or almost every time they're here and they're chatting, then just one day they're gone. And yeah, I do think about it, right? I do think I hope they're all right, but you have to realize, some people just move on to other things. Some people just burn out. Maybe they had something going on with their life. Maybe they had a slow period in their life, right? Especially during the pandemic. And that's why they came to the channel and got active with the community. I'll give you an example. Tech Needs Tea. What is she up to, right? She was like a mainstay here. But I'm not going to hold that against somebody for leaving. Nor is it necessarily like a red flag for me to change everything I'm doing. Oh my God, someone made a decision in their life to do something else with their time. Okay, awesome. But you could just write a dumb comment on YouTube. But anyways, Vivian, thank you very much for your super. Melted Cheese, Sunday night stream. Glad to catch you. Noah is here, our Rocket League extraordinaire player. Thank you, Noah. I'm still looking into that monitor. Devin says, oh, me too. I miss Tech Needs Tea. Yeah, I think we all miss her, or at least a lot of the regulars. But hopefully this means she's kicking ass, doing other things quite awesomely, right? Pentland says, isn't YouTube banned in China? If they look the other way for certain things, and you can VPN into it, but yeah, most of those services are banned for most common folks. This looks like the beginning of a scary video game. Beautiful. Thank you. Mark says, hi, Johnny. Great walk in the snow. My favorite part was seeing the 2 orange sushi monkeys standing on the sidewalk covered in snow. Lol. Oh, I think in front of the Monkey Sushi, just north of Bloor. Toronto's my favorite city to visit. We can always get a hint as to where he might be from. Ooh, your iPhone also died. What is the name of that mountain? Handle is a Moza Mini MX. Buffalo Bills 21, Kansas City Chiefs 23. All right, guys. I've got to go take care of something. It'll only take me a minute, but let's see if this video is playing. Just so I have something to put on in the background. 3 people watching. Wow, look at that product. Excellent. Oh no, it's still being all jittery. Okay. Do. I'll just play this. I'll be back. And the temperature right now is around -2 degrees Celsius. And this here is the intersection of Yonge and Is that Queen still Street. playing? Desktop audio? Yeah. Okay, I'll be back, guys. Just give me a minute. And there's a look southbound Yonge. And for this one, I'll be walking a route I've covered a number of times on this channel. Although I seldom get to record it when it's in its current state, and that is covered in snow. So I'll be heading north up Yonge from Queen, and I'm not quite sure where I'll finish up. Maybe at Bloor. Maybe I'll go an extra stop up to Rosedale. And I think this is probably the latest video I've ever recorded for this channel. And this doesn't seem to be the optimal direction to be walking as the snow is blowing directly into me here. Ryan Rides in the house. Fans Buses Gaming. Maybe I should do this one backwards. Claudia says, how long has Johnny been playing background music? Lately, I'd say the last few weeks of these streams. Let's go finish these comments. I used to work at Bay and Temperance in the 90s. Downtown was just awesome. The excitement and hype. There's something so magical about this walk. Thank you. Philadelphia walks PTSD. Even with creepy people bothering him, Johnny still continues his walk. Well, what else is there to do? This was pretty heroic, Johnny. I felt cold every step of your way, but so nice to see the city at this time. Thank you, Jonah. Let's go to Yonge Street. Thanks for the stroll at Memory Lane. You're welcome, Sheldon. By 5 to 6 a.m., it was a blizzard. Just unbelievable. The high wind, you couldn't see a thing in front of you. That is true. I recorded this damn thing all throughout except the part where it was most interesting. And I think Ken got an awesome video. Mancode TV says Ghost Town. Mancode TV? Mancode TV? What is that? I can't be the only one who's like... Okay. Let's forget we ever decided to take a look at what Mancode TV is. Clayton Crawford. Thank you for the excellent comment. Clayton's are kind of long, but they're always worth reading. G-Corb says, nice snow walk. Maybe people should consider winter tires for next year. That's always a problem here. People don't consider them. That is what Calgary's downtown looks like at rush hour. Seriously. I don't know if that was an insult or not. Hello, Johnny. Love this. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Did my eyes deceive when past the second Mickey D's when it said Dine In Open? I streamed the video on my 60-inch TV via Apple TV. The picture looked 4K. Hope you don't need to wait too long. Godwin says, the Thornhill Village winter walk did much better than your summer one, and you took the same route. Thanks for the bad weather tip, Johnny. Yeah. Rain or snow or anything in... I'm not going to try to say that word because it's not going to come out right, but anything that's along those lines is going to do way better. So when you get the bad weather, load up on videos. That's my advice. Jeanette says, good night, Johnny and friends. Got to wake up early tomorrow morning. Thank you, thank you, Jeanette. Thank you very much and have a good night. Ryan Rides did a snow walk video and it blew up. Morning snowstorm walk. Yeah, 1,400 views. That's got to be your biggest video, right? Congrats. Yeah, it's no secret. I mean, you're in Canada. People like this stuff. Too bad we only get like a few good dumps of snow a year, right? I kind of missed the boat by not getting out there when the blizzard was at full peak blizzard. Sorry, been MIA a lot. Been working a lot. No need to ever be sorry. Claudia says, did you fix your e-bike? No. Great video, Johnny. Who do you think is usually up and about walking around town at 3 a.m.? People with early morning shifts? People going home after partying? I don't know. It's none of my business, but I'm sure both of those. Legend says he is still waiting for the bus. Haha. Thank you, Jacqueline. Wow, you're a brave man walking in 3 a.m. on a snowy day. Love from Hyderabad, India. All right, Bevy, have a good night. Simon Minelli is here. Simon, I showed off your hard work, Simon. Thank you very much. I'll be putting this map that Simon made. I featured this near the beginning of the video in the about section of this, and I'll be building it into every video moving forward as a link. But thank you, Simon. So it's just everywhere you see a little walking man, or if he's red, I think that's a live stream, and blue is a walking video. That's where I started a walk, and then you can click that and see the link to that walk. So if you're ever looking for a certain spot of town, this could be a great way to track it down. But thank you, Simon. Thank you once more, and I look forward to incorporating this into the description of future videos. Where were we? Comments. I would wear a Kevlar jacket just to be safe. Oh, because of the guy that approached me. Man, I wish I had the energy, had the drive and energy to do things. Just sit in my room all day. I'm always so tired. Aw, that's kind of a sad message. Is this the first time you did a walking video at 3 a.m. in the morning? I said that in the video, Dylan. I said that like the very start of the video. Mona, you're a brave soul. Love the snow. Reminds me of a snowstorm Toronto had in the early 70s. City was completely shut down. No transport services. That sounds crazy. Yes, it is usual for iPhone to shut off in -16. Boo. Boo, iPhone. Wow, amazing night walk, Johnny, with snowy walks. Thank you. Okay. You just walked past the condo of my son. Oh my god, he sounds so cold. Toronto is gorgeous. Oh, that's my Bathurst Street walk. Annyeong Haseo from Sabrina. That just means hi. Samantha Jones says, like, what is the plan here? Are we all just supposed to live at home like Ready Player One? Stand up against the mandates? I think there's been a lot more people on that line of thinking these days, but I mean, there's light at the end of the tunnel. January 31, hopefully. And it doesn't look like we're going back to Crazy Town after that. Godwin says most of the transient population in Toronto are generally harmless. Yeah. The key is, if you feel unsafe, don't make eye contact. Just keep moving. Like, don't give them reason to take interest in you. Susan still needs to finish Ready Player One. Susan is here. Hello, Susan. Should have titled it as Walking with Geese. Are we only on one day ago? Ah, too many comments. I'm not going to do all of these on stream. It was really hard to try and buy a condo and watch the financial district come to a grinding halt. Then again, and again, greetings from Mexico. Great to watch when missing Toronto. Keep up. Your channel's doing awesome. Def got to do that collab sometime. Oh, I think she has a channel. I think she's Toronto based. How many more of these are there? Look at all the comments. Truth be told, I've already read them, and anything super offensive, I think I've already taken out. Often when I'm sitting on the subway or on the bus, that's what I'll do. Man. Look at all the comments. Yeah, we're going to call it an end to doing the comments. Look at them all. 4 days ago. Oh, we've got a heart from this one from Yogi, so I got to start from there. I'm going to go up and do those probably quicker after the stream. Simon says you're going to get too popular to go through them all. Yeah, I think a lot of YouTubers don't do that. They just kind of let them be, but I try to read them all. I don't know why your comment got blocked. Godwin says, how about Stumble's comments? There's a possible idea. Let me pull those up. Studio. There can't be too many Stumbles comments, right? So these should be relatively easy to get through. Susan says, let's not discuss his drinking. People were discussing that? That's weird. Thank you, CJ. Okay. We are in the Stumbles comments now. Mr. Mark Brand, this is my Wednesday night fun and not fun stream, editing and games. This was on January 6th. This is over a year ago. What little rabbit hole have we gone down? I don't know. I'm doing my best to Twitch stream. Where's my audio? Let me make sure. Yeah, I should have ultra low latency. We need as little lag as possible. Come on, stupid audience. Boo. Voting on objection to Arizona electoral vote. Only I may talk about this topic tonight. You guys will be banned if you talk about it. What a dork. There are zombies storming Capitol Hill right now. Oh, this was when the Capitol Hill riots were going on? Okay, so the reason why I screwed up was I didn't have the end of my map here. That guy didn't have a clue what he was doing. Let's go back. Let's go back. No! Don't show them that. Just go to the comments. There we go. Hope you weren't too cold. Glad your bus arrived. Thank you. The best around, says Estelle. Oh, when I walked in again. The worst blizzard in decades, and you'd be surprised the buses are late. Lucky there were... And you're surprised the buses are late? What a stupid comment, because this happened in the middle of the night. Okay, I'm not going to read my comment, but typical Johnny smartass reply. Nah, they do that in the daytime as well. Once you miss those buses, it's a good 30 minutes or more until the next one arrives. That was my bus rant. Not sure why I enjoyed this one, but I enjoyed it on my smoothie video. Johnny, you're a true blue, polite TO gentleman ranter. The 97 is already the most atrocious bus in the city. Now a blue night young bus must be ungodly. All right. The extreme cold affecting it. The time between night buses is 30 minutes. 2 buses go together if one is very late. But why would they do that? It makes no sense to send 2 buses together. Another example of a world-class city. My favorite is when you're standing there waiting and looking at the app and it says there's a bus coming in 2 minutes, and then an invisible bus goes by and the app says the next bus is 25 minutes away. That has happened to me. I don't know what's up with that, but that has happened to me. Ali BHG says more cooking vids. Yeah, we should. We should do some more vids like that. I found the young bus extremely inconsistent at the best of times. TTC is crap and people who defend it, I wouldn't say it's crap. But they have some practices that could be better. That's for sure. G Corb says 3:28 a.m. Godwin says sometimes the trackers are not accurate. Some of the buses fall off the GPS from time to time. Yeah, but that's not what was happening in this particular case. Once, because I walked north up Yonge, I could see that there were no buses coming. Once the bus is in motion or turned on, it fires back up and you'll see. Yeah, that's definitely happened in some places though. So you're right there. Marquez says, still bish your bike videos. They're coming back. Tom Bike says, still, I find it really annoying when a bus happens to be ahead of the schedule and sits there with passengers on board. Yeah, I can see that. Good one, Johnny, but please don't complain that bicycle lanes aren't cleared yet for the minuscule number of bicyclists that rude in winter. I don't think I complained about that. They're all stuck on Morningside. You never ever rant, Johnny Strides. Here I believe you are merely making an observation on a somewhat bewildering issue. Simply, you are trying to make sense for all of us. I get it. To me, the TTC rationale is lacking. Sadly, in this situation of late-night busing, it begs a review. Well, thank you, AR. I don't know. Hey, I think we're caught up on videos. I think we're caught up or on comments. How's my stream health doing? It looks like everything has held up really well. And what time is it? And you know what, guys? I think we're going to call it a stream. I didn't have a whole lot planned for tonight. Anyways, so I do apologize for that, but I think we still had fun, I hope. I hope you all had a good night. Thank you to those who sent super chats. It's very much appreciated. Thank you to everyone just for hanging out and for your questions and for being nice to one another. MR says, will you share this map on your channel? I will be, MR. I'll be putting this in the comments of every video starting at some point this week moving forward. Huge thanks to Simon for doing this. Huge thanks to our mods. Action BJ, Ali BHG was here. Estelle is here. Yogi is here. So thank you guys. Hope you have a good start to your week. Thank you, Vivian Johnson. Stay warm, stay safe. I'm going to cut this out. All right, Colette, glad you enjoyed tonight. Have a good night, and I will catch you guys on the next one as I awkwardly end this.